So, I want to tell you something about myself before I go to Mongolia because it'll explain why I'm going there in the first place. Nearly 10 years ago, I used to live in Indonesia. It started as a job opportunity to work in a restaurant, and then I fell in love with the country. And because I was there, I decided to combine my two loves, food and travel. And for a wanderlust like me, Indonesia was a dream. I ended up starting the Asli Food Project channel as a way to share everything I was learning about local food and the people I was meeting. And I was there for 3 years on my own, traveling from island to island, being as intrepid as I dared to be. So, what happened? I guess it's this thing you call life. My visa was expiring, my passport was expiring, and I had about this much left in my bank account. So I came back to the United States because I didn't think I had any other choice. Fast forward to right now, and it's 6 years later, and it suddenly dawned on me that I haven't done any solo traveling abroad since I left Indonesia, which means I have not been myself for a long time. It's like I've been holding my breath for 6 years, and it's time to come up for air. So that's why I'm going to Mongolia. It's about time I cross international borders again and come face to face with a country and culture I know very little about. And you know what? I'm already starting to feel like myself again. So, let's go. I just got to my gate at Seattle-Tacoma Airport. This is the first leg of my flight. I am flying to Seoul, South Korea first. It'll be about an 11-hour flight, and then I have a layover there for about 14 hours. So yeah, I'm really excited to get on the plane and to settle in, to watch probably a ton of movies and hopefully sleep for a little bit. With 25 hours of flying ahead of me, I am rich in time. And as I settle into my seat and stare at the clouds, there's a lot of reflection I get to do. Mostly, I wonder, will solo traveling abroad now be as gratifying as it was 6 years ago? Memories of my past life abroad linger in my present life, and I can't seem to shake it off. So, here I am, flying to a country I've never been to, where I know no one and I don't speak the language. I need to see if my ability to embrace what I don't know and experiencing what follows will still have as much value now as it did back then. Does that intrepid soul still live within me? There's a lot to discover on this trip. Okay, I just landed in Incheon airport and my flight to Ulaanbaatar is actually not until 8:30 tomorrow morning. So I'm going to find myself a hotel room to stay in overnight because the jet lag is definitely here. Good morning. I have just made it to my gate at Incheon airport. I managed to get a few hours of sleep last night. Still feeling a little out of it.
고객님 오셨습니다. 금일 울란바토 출국하시는 유재령 고객님, 유재령 고객님 탑승구로 오셔서 직원의 안내를 받아주시기 바랍니다. 감사합니다.
So this flight will take about 3 hours and 40 minutes. It's really quite short in my opinion. So I should arrive in Mongolia at 10:50 a.m. And now's about the time when the panic sets in. What have I gotten myself into? I'm alone, a female, headed to a foreign country I've never been to, and know no one. What could possibly go wrong? But these are the times when your past experiences emerge to build the confidence to shake off fear of the unknown. I take a deep breath, acknowledge the anxiety, and think back to the countless times I've done this before. Boarded a plane, and the only sure thing about my future was my seat assignment. After that, only the best experiences of my life, and this was about to be another. I just arrived in Ulaanbaatar. I have my things, and the plan is to get some cash and find a taxi to get into the city and find my hotel. After exchanging dollars for tugrik, I find a taxi and am on my way to Ulaanbaatar. And once we leave the airport, I get my first glimpse of Mongolia's steppe and am instantly in awe of the rolling landscape that stretches far into the horizon. I don't dare blink to miss a moment. Today's gonna be a little big city culture day, and I'll show you around. Look at that. moment I set out to wander around town, I feel at home. Not my literal home, of course, but there's a feeling of comfort to be in a foreign place where I recognize absolutely nothing. All of my senses are heightened and I feel alive. Even with the most mundane activities like crossing the street or browsing the grocery store, everything is something to experience, and it feels really good to be at home again. At lunch, I ordered myself this drink I'd heard about before coming here, really wanted to try. It is distilled Mongolian milk vodka. So basically, it's milk from either camel or horse or yak, and mix it. Well, this particular one is mixed with blueberries, which is also grown here. Mongolians drink it for health benefits, is what I read. But it is so stinking hot. I've been waiting for about 15 minutes to cool down before I take my first sip. It's really pleasant. It doesn't taste strong at all, which should warn me probably that it has a pretty high alcohol content. So while I'm in my hotel room, just trying to recuperate from all the flying, I thought I'd kind of tell you about my plans while I'm in Mongolia. I'm not going to be completely aimless while I'm here. Now, it would be my dream to rent a four-wheel drive and to get out of the city and go off-roading in the country. But I don't know how to drive stick shift, and I really haven't done that much off-roading. So combine those things with being in a foreign country, and I don't know the language, and electricity and communication is going to be a little lacking out there. I thought that the better way to go was to hire a guide and a driver to take me to see the iconic landscapes of Mongolia. But it was my preference to stay with nomadic families and to, I don't know, get to meet people who are still living that nomadic lifestyle and to learn more about what their daily life is, how do they feel about their lives living nomadically, kind of how are they feeling about their lives in this day and age. It's just a way for me to get to know just a little bit about this country. And that's the whole reason why I'm here, to try to learn things I don't know much about.
Good morning. It is around 6 a.m. My driver and guide are going to be picking me up at 8. So I'm going to get up, eat some breakfast, take what is probably my last shower, and repack a little bit, head downstairs and check out. All right, this is it. I am ready to go. Get out of the city.
By random selection of the Sunpath Travel Company, I'm paired with Mira and Boggy, and I'm already feeling pretty good vibes with our matchup. Now, you may be wondering, where exactly are they taking me? Because Mongolia is a huge country, and people could spend months, even years, exploring this place. So the better question is, how long am I here for? Well, 8 8 days. 8 days, I know. That's why every moment feels precious. And with this short amount of time, I choose to explore the southern region of Mongolia that includes the Gobi Desert. My only desires? Hike to see iconic landscapes, eat local food, and have one-on-one time with nomadic families. Other than that, I'm game for anything.